Live Insight podcast.
Jeez.
I don't know what episode we're on right now, but we're rolling right now. We got Ricky in the building. We got Ace in the building. Yeah? And we got Vincent Bugozi in the building. What you saying, man? Hey,
man, we're here, brother. We're here,
man.
We're here, man.
Unique handshake ever, man. Yes. How's everything going, man?
It's going good. It's going good. I was in Sweden for about 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Which was really nice. I was away with the whole team. We were in Visby, which is an island outside Stockholm.
Okay.
That's in the ocean.
Nice.
So we went there for 2 weeks. We had a couple of shows, which was amazing, man. The Swedish people were loving the African love. Oh my God.
But just to rewind a little bit as well. Yeah, tell them a bit about what you do, man. Like,
what I do. Okay.
Tell them about your career.
So I am a professional vibe maker. That's what I do.
Jeez.
I create good vibes. That's what I do, man. But to put it in words, literally, I am a musician, artist, playing in a big African world music band. Perform all around London or even internationally too. And then I'm also just started doing acting also.
Yes.
And I do also modeling, and I'm a presenter. Like I said, vibe maker. Great vibes.
The vibes, man.
Yeah.
And cool, man. It's cool. So we'll start off with the filmmaking side, the acting side.
Cool.
What made you want to get into acting first of all?
So my main thing is music. And every time I'm like on a gig or anything, everybody always tells me, yo man, you should try out some other like creative stuff like film, or even comedy, whatever it is, man. They say like you have a good energy, and I think you can use it in several places. So what came into movies is because so I got interest. I tried it out. I was like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then I just applied. They told me it's a beginner's luck because I applied first time and I landed a commercial with Liverpool. They flew me to Paris for 2 days, man.
Whoa, okay.
They bought
that was for Liverpool FC.
Yeah, Liverpool FC. Yeah. They were doing a commercial for local. I was pretending to be a 28 years old, I think, footballer from Paris or something like that. Yeah. And I remember on the description also they were saying that they're looking for 28 and I'm 24. So, but I said no problem. Yeah, you have to wing these things, you know. I was like yeah. And it was like, oh, you have played football also your life, and I was like I played football my whole life, man. I was like, let's go for it, man. Because in the end of the day, I think I always have this kind of mindset that you need to read behind the lines in everything in life, you know? You can let the rules and things stop you, because my grandmother have this saying. He says, sometimes something can be white, and then sometimes it can be black. You don't know, you know? And the people can choose to only see the white, and some people can choose to see the black. So it says it's always life like that. So if I tell you, these are the rules. You can choose to think, it's impossible to do anything other than these rules. Or you can see it in your own way. So that's why I get this brief. I was like, let's do it. And
it's open to interpretation.
It's
open to interpretation. Man. So you took the opportunity.
I took
with both hands. You grabbed it now.
Woo.
So cool. You're in France.
I was dancing dongola with the French ladies. Man, I'm telling you, I had a good time in Paris, man.
Nice. So did you work with like a film, a whole like film crew, set, everything?
Yes.
Nice. And how was it like being on set?
It was first time I got a main role. He was crazy, you know. It's FC. I was talking to, I don't remember the football player, but everybody knows who.
Was it Mo Salah?
So no, it wasn't Salah. It was a guy with the afro. You know, that's how much I know about football. You know, you mustn't think about.
I know you know. God, tell him.
I hope AXA or Liverpool is not watching this interview. Oh my God,
he doesn't know. Does Ace know?
There's the. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, man.
Let me see.
Not Mo Salah. Wait, was he?
Let me see here. Maybe I can.
Firmino. for being.
Let me show you the ad. Let me show you the ad.
Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't seen the ad. You know.
What's the left back?
Trent Alexander.
I'm gonna show you.
I think so.
AXA. AXA. Vincent Bugozi.
Oh yes, thank you.
Hey.
See you soon.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
When these are out, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Stay blessed, brother.
Yes, appreciate it. Man. Thank you.
Let me see here. Vincent. There we go. AXA Vincent. There we go. You know that guy, player?
Oh, is that Chamberlain? Oh, then go back.
That's me.
Hey, there he is. Oh, I know who he is. Yeah.
Those two.
Jeez.
Yeah? You know they are?
I think that's Robertson.
I think he's a captain, one of them.
Plays for England as well.
Yeah, huge players.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I landed that's my first acting job, man.
Nice, man. And then so from there now.
And from there, and then I went for the first feature film.
Yeah, you got a taste of the acting now.
Indeed.
You got you went from one giant thing to another one now.
Yeah.
Now you're working with Jerome.
Yeah.
And me.
Yeah.
On 100 Mistakes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's
crazy,
looking epic.
crazy.
Epic. So you applied for the role.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got the role.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him a bit about the story behind that, because
Oh,
you was gonna play for a certain role of a police officer, and then when you got there on set now, you got given the lines. How did that make you feel when you initially you thought it wasn't gonna have any lines, and you got given lines? Like, what was your initial reaction and thought?
I mean, like I was saying to you from the beginning, I always take everything. I'm a vibe person, you know.
Yeah.
And I always make any situation to a opportunity or to the best outcome I can do. And this is what the producer is telling me, and the director is telling me, hey, yo, look, you didn't have lines, but here are the lines.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do about that? And I actually saw my first reaction. I didn't even react. I was like, hey, let's do it. I went outside, rehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
I never even seen a sheet like that in my whole life, man.
Yeah, so that was really new.
Yeah, it was
amazing,
super
man,
new.
amazing.
It was super new, man.
And you got on really well with Amazia, which was the mother of Mike in the film. She was Mike's mum.
Yeah.
Which, anyway, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but you got along well with Amazia there. You guys was vibing, and yeah, man, you rehearsed really, really well together in that sense too, man. And then the other policeman, I can't remember, is Khan? Khan, yeah. So you guys was working well. And what was your thoughts of seeing everything come together with the whole camera crew, the team?
It was, I mean, the other what's called acting job I was doing was a commercial, so it was interesting to see how a movie works out, you know, and it was really cool, man. It was the first experience for me, so it was, and I'm so happy that everything went so well as I imagined it, you know. I envisioned it in my head. I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And it's so nice to hear other people saying that, hey, you did a good job. Actually,
it was.
This was something amazing. It's always good to hear that. And talking about how the whole camera crew and everything go together, it's interesting how everybody has a specialist role. Yeah, it's like everybody, you know, you say cut, but you're looking at what's the next scene. There's somebody writing down all the details. That there's so many things happening around. That was very interesting. I was like, shit, man, this is what's happening in a movie. Like, there's a whole like hive of people together communicating
to create this
one piece of art.
Which
is just amazing.
And sometimes it can be even more than that. Sometimes.
Oh
yeah.
I can imagine the Marvel movies or
imagine
like,
that. Yeah. But on our set, it was like we had usually there's sometimes there's more of us, but because of, I think there were circumstances, so it was like a smaller team on that day. There was a producer, director, DOP, and there was someone doing sound. So it was like four to five of us there. So when you was there, on like, because I'm trying to think what happened that day as well. Yeah, so you got there, you set up now.
Yeah.
You done your role. How did you feel about doing so many take after take after take, like the same? You was saying that because we did about 10. There was 10 takes there one time. So how did you feel about that?
I mean, that's fine because I've filmed a lot of music videos for my own kind of work.
Okay, yeah.
And I will also get like interviews, like interviews which are like
talk to the mic a bit.
Oh yeah. I also get a lot of interviews. And sometimes, you know, the interviews or the music videos needs to be in a specific way, and you'll do it again and again.
Okay.
So
you're used to
and
doing
in music when you're rehearsing, you do things again and again and again. So it's just part of the process, you know.
Would you say that you're like a perfectionist with drifting on into your music now? Would you say that do you do several takes in the studio till you get the right one, or is it like kind of like you just go with the flow? And
I go with the flow. I'm very flowy. My music is very about vibes. Yeah. I just go for it. It's there and then. That's what you know. The thing is with now the music industry, talking about coming into that. You know, back in the days, you found artists through live music. You found artists, you know, local. There's a lot of local places active with bands, etc., etc., etc. Nowadays, you find artists through TikTok or like through Instagram or whatever it is.
Through online.
Exactly. So what happens is that you take artists on based on how good they look online, and what happens now as a music lover, when you go to see this. Most of the Afrobeat artists are like this, you know. They get very big, they're good at looking good, and then you go to their show, and it's like, what? You don't get the same energy and the same vibe of what they portray on internet. Back in the days, you couldn't fake that because that was the way, you know, record labels and different companies found artists was through live music. So you had to be a real person. You had to be a real person. You have to be able to actually
remember the song, remember the lyrics to perform it live as well.
Exactly. Yeah. You need to so the way they base things was completely different. So me, I'm trying to do the old way. So doing live music, that's what we do every song. We don't do backing tracks.
I've watched some of your live shows as well, man. It's epic, man. I love it, man.
You did, man.
Yes, man. No, but wait, that handshake, man. Tell me, just to sidetrack. Tell me about that handshake, man. Because people's gonna see the handshake. So yeah, let them know about the handshake, man. Where does it originate from?
I mean, it's a vibe, you know. I come from Tanzania, so if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
From Tanzania, East Africa. Yeah. There
you go.
Yeah, and over there we have many different ways to say hi to each other. So many of those handshake originates back to where, like, in our villages. You know, it's a way of like giving respect to people.
Yes.
It's like, yo, what's up, man? Change.
Yeah, you know, see, I got it now.
And it's and I always say to people, why hold it when you can explode it?
That's it.
Why hold it when you can explode it, man? Explosion.
Yes, man. And the other one is, I know there's another one.
We have Bam. And then we have Bam. We have that one too. Indeed, man.
And then there's one.
Yeah, that one is hard for us to show.
Yeah, we'll do it after, man. But yeah, you see that one?
You need to meet in real person.
I'm telling you, man. The energy is unreal, man. It's unreal. That's what I'm saying. That's what we need as well. And I think if you're performing live as well, and you bring that same energy, you have the crowd going crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Because even I saw you on the. I saw you on the ITV show as well. Was it? What's Walking
Line?
Walking Line. Yeah. How was that? How was that show?
Walk the line.
Yeah. How was that show?
It was great, man. They just contacted ITV, one of the representatives, found us on Instagram. I said, man, this is the vibe I think the UK needs, you know.
Yeah.
And I just stepped up there, did my thing. So what was the thing is you could win. It was, I think, on the pot £1 million. You could win, and
life changing,
and man, life changing. And what I decided to do when I joined that competition was that I would donate all the money to actually to solar energy in Africa.
Oh Wow. Okay. Investment.
Because in the villages where I come from, it's man, you don't have electricity. It's not an easy thing, you know. Here, it's just a common, you know.
We can take it for granted
yeah,
sometimes.
But over there, man, there's a lot of places which, you know, they haven't built those electricity poles. So what I was wanting to do with the money is to do exactly that. I felt like if I got an opportunity to win that big amount of money, then I would rather, instead of many people there wanted to, I don't know, build a house or like get a record deal or invest on their music. But I felt like that money can do more, can do better. The reason why I'm doing music is to make people happy and dance, and also for me to be able to support my you know, my home,
the hometown,
my home roots,
city,
you know,
home country as
coming
well.
here, take a piece of where I come from, show them here what you know, what I have, and then get that support and bring it back. So it's a vice versa, it's an exchange, you know. I give you the African sun, you help my fellow African countrymen, and we're good, you know.
And there might even be other artists from your town, your country as well. Yeah, that's coming through as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could be bringing them through too. You could build a whole lane for it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I went into the show for. I didn't win, unfortunately.
Hey man,
I think
it was good. It was good exposure at the same time.
It was amazing. It was amazing. I think it's many people didn't get. They didn't get it. It's still, you know. Yeah. If you think about the average TV watcher in the UK, probably don't know what Afrobeat is, you know. Wow. Really? If you think about it, so? We know because like think about like, I don't know, Glenn, 58 years old with
it's the demographic.
You know, I'm just saying like people watch TV, you know, with I don't know if they get what Afrobeats or reggae is, you know.
I know what you mean. It's like, but even though some of the
exactly, that's what literally.
I know what you mean. Okay,
you're not gonna. She's like, what is this guy doing in my TV? Wow, going, hey, come on.
But they had Craig David on there, man.
I know.
And they tried to. I think they're trying to make it more relatable as well, because they had Maya Jama on there. Yeah. So it's like they get young people to kind of present it. So it's like, okay, this person's on there, relatable to them and that kind of thing. But maybe, but either way, you own the stage,
and
bro.
And so many people come to me, they're like, you're from the man. They always tell me you're the one person who really stick out. You did something, you know, everybody else was doing pop or something, you know, but you really brought out something new to my show. To my show. It was saying, so I got a lot of praise from that, you know. Good. A lot of praise. I can
imagine, man. And the song,
it was one day.
One day, that was it. One day. And then the judges were saying, like, you had good feedback from the judges.
Yeah, I had a pretty good feedback. I think the judges didn't not understand.
I don't think they really understood.
Yeah,
when I watched it, I understood.
Yeah, man.
I understood.
Because
I saw
it. You can feel the vibe.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it, man. I can see it. Like, definitely, even with the band and everything. So is that how you usually set up for your live shows? You have a live band performing. Yeah, man. Crowd interaction. Boom.
Yes. Energy, man. Full entertainment. Yeah.
Yes, man.
Everybody go tinga.
Yes, man.
Man.
Yes, man. So is that one of your songs? Because I heard some of your.
This is one of my newer songs from my new album. Yeah. African Sip.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
So you got the album. The album's out.
I have an album coming out now.
The album's coming out.
So I'm gonna be releasing one song every month until I reach the full 12 tracks, and then put it together into album.
Nice.
So the album is of course inspired from Tanzania, from a specific art form which is called tinga. It's a specific
tinga.
Yeah, it's a specific art form coming from Tanzania. And I got inspired every time I go back home. I got inspired from the art form, and I created music inspired from the art. If you just Google tinga, like art, you're gonna see that some really cool images.
Wow, really cool images. Amazing, man, amazing. For the door to shut. All right,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go. But yeah, man. Nah, that's amazing. So, cool. So we diverted. We started off in Sweden.
This
went
what
here,
vibes is,
went
man.
there,
We're just going
went
everywhere,
here.
man.
Now we're cool. So now I wanna go back to Sweden now. So yeah, Sweden was popping.
Sweden was
shows
popping,
going
brother.
off.
Sweden was popping,
Crowds there,
man.
energy's there. Talk to me. What's happening?
Ladies were popping,
Woo!
brother. Oh my God.
Let them know. Let them know.
Hey.
Let them know. So
they were
at the
asking
shows,
me,
yeah?
Vincent, I heard tonight you're gonna show me Africa. Is this true?
Yes.
Because we never see Africa here in Sweden. Are you sure? Are you sure you're gonna do this to us? I was like, tonight I'm gonna make your booties shake like never before, man. They were like, oh, really?
Yes.
We never get this in Sweden. Okay.
Yo, yeah.
And trust me, Scandinavian people can be a little bit awkward in conversations, because they're a little bit, they're not like African people or like Brazilian people, it's a very cold country, and but they are big supporters because they don't have much of that energy. When you have somebody bringing that energy, they respect
love it, man.
And they love it because we're getting a lot of bookings over there. We it's crazy. It should be London where all the vibes is and everything.
But sometimes you be surprised, man. Where the vibes are
at. It's so interesting, you know.
The good thing about you, you can go anywhere and bring that energy.
Yeah.
So you're good. So you can go Sweden now.
Anywhere, man.
Things are bubbling over there.
Yeah.
So would you say a lot of your fans are Swedish now?
When I look on my Spotify for artists, actually, we have Sweden, which has most listeners coming from Sweden, and we have, of course, London, number one.
Yeah.
Over there, and then we're getting now a lot of people from Kenya and Tanzania supporting my East African.
That's how they should be, man. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Hometown should be supported.
Yeah, man. And
so have you done shows in Tanzania as well?
We haven't done official shows, but I went down with the whole team.
Good.
I went down with the team over there, so to because what I'm doing with my art, coming to a deeper sense over here. What I'm doing in my heart, I always say you can meet two kind of black people. You can meet a black person who is more about, everything needs to be all 100% black, and the whole production, the whole everything. Like example, what Burna Boy or a couple other black artists are doing.
Yeah, okay.
It needs to be, because of the opportunities, because a lot of black people don't have a lot of opportunities because of, as we all know. And then you have a person like me who believes, for example, the words of Martin Luther King, is more like the other people will not learn if you don't invite them in. So for me, that's why in my band you have somebody from Spain, you have somebody from Slovakia, you have somebody, even though many people of them are white, they all love the energy.
That's it.
And that's the only way we can come together, for people to understand who you are, what we are, and that we are not different to each other. You invite them to your culture. But I do understand also which some artists and creators are like, you need to be, black excellence. This is what, because I understand, because you need to give opportunities for our people because of the circumstances. But I believe the only way we can neutralize all these heavy questions is for us to all go together and eat some nice ugali, some nice chicken or something to sit with different people. People never eaten with hands before. You tell them, hey, come on.
That's a different style. They're not used to it.
Exactly.
So when they was doing that, so you brought them all together, and brought the whole team together.
Yeah, I just asked them. I told
all
them,
cultures.
Exactly. I told
coming
them,
together now.
Hey, guys. Do you wanna show the African sun live in London? And many of them were not even doing African music before this.
Wow.
Okay.
So how was it? Yeah. So for them to make that shift, how did they find it? They give you any feedback?
Energy.
Yes.
How they say they haven't even. They said it was a very natural process, because I would say energy speaks. Energy. You can feel a vibe. You can feel a vibe. Sometimes you do things with people and you don't even need to speak. And that is because of the vibration, you do.
Yeah.
So for them, it was like, damn, this guy has good energy and I want to be close to him. I want to learn who is this person. I want to learn this, and he's inviting me to his culture. and he's not being like, oh, this is not how you do things. He's just being, yo, guys, look,
accepting, like,
you like this? Does this feel good? Let's do it, man. Let's do it. And,
nice.
And the Afrobeats which we're doing becomes a little bit more Cuban, maybe a little bit more Spanish, maybe a little bit more Slovakian, or maybe a little bit more UK vibe.
So now you're blending it in all together now. And also, their fans from, because they're obviously from Spain, Slovakia, here and there.
They get interested. Like, what is this?
So now you got some Spanish. He might have a Spanish cousin that's got a following now. Now you got his following. You got Slovakia coming there. So that's why it's good to have a multicultural team, man. It's good.
Exactly.
Nah, I love what you're doing, man. For real.
So that's what I but also, like I said, I do understand the creatives who want to keep it, for their culture or minority group or whatever it is.
That's fair enough as well.
I understand that because it's also important to show, hey, guys, we exist and we have a culture and we support each other. It's important to do that too, but it's just a different kind of thinking. You can think as the Black Panthers, who are like, okay, look, you take down one of us, we'll come. The whole black crew will come to your door.
Maybe there's got to be like a middle ground of it somewhere though, where it's like you finding getting the best of both.
You stand for your You're right. You're right. I'm more in the Martin Luther King. We need to invite them with peace. You need to invite them to our door. You need to invite them to our house in order for them to understand us. And that means maybe sometimes the way, if you teach a Spanish person how to cook ugali, maybe the ugali is not going to be exactly how the Tanzanian ugali is going to be.
What's ugali?
But it's an East African dish.
Okay.
You eat it with with chicken or with sauce.
Oh, what type of food is it? Like rice?
It's like a flour made of corn. You cook it and then it becomes like a bowl and you eat it. So ugali, we have a specific way how to do it in ugali in Tanzania, but if you don't be scared to teach it to a Swedish person, and the ugali is not going to be the same.
Yeah, but over time, if they keep trying, you never know.
Exactly,
you never know.
You never know.
Never know, man.
You never know.
Yeah.
But the beauty of this process is that now somebody else know a little bit of your culture, and now is interest. And now they're eating ugali in Sweden, even though it's not the same in Tanzania. That is the most important thing. The most important. You need to do integration. That's the word, integration. In order to learn to with each other, we need to integrate from different cultures together. That's exactly what I'm trying to do with my music.
That's a good look, man. That's a good look, and music unites everyone.
Indeed.
Cool. So, all right, cool. So now you've been Sweden now. You shut down Sweden. Shut it down.
Let me get up.
Hey, I feel like we need some music.
All my girls in Ulaya. All my girls in Sweden, Hey, all my girls in London,
Live performance. You know what? You might have to. If you got any, would you want to do a quick live?
Man, you guys need to come to my show. Okay. I'll maybe give you 4 seconds tastes there and there.
Yeah, man. You know what? Where's your where are you performing nowadays? Like, where are we gonna?
So we perform a little bit around London. The best thing is just follow us on Instagram or anywhere, Vincent Bugozi everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, the best way is just our channels because we perform. We don't do a lot of public shows because we get a lot of private bookings.
Right. Okay.
So it can be a company having a what's called work party or whatever, and they want to have some energy in, or it can be like anything, a private party for literally everything. And then the reason is that to sustain ourselves as professional musicians, those gigs gives us more because then they have already a ready audience, so they book us for our music and our vibe rather than booking us for our following. You know what I mean? So we only do gigs open for everybody, like maybe 4 or 5 times a year. We do then the normal ticket You know, we hire a venue and we create exactly how we want it to look.
Oh,
you know?
Right. Okay.
So those ones we do, but they're not very sustained. They're good to show our fans and everybody, hey, this was happening. This was new, you know.
Yeah.
But mostly, like how we do, you know, getting in our bread in is mostly from private bookings. It can be like corporate gigs, or it can be like, example, now this whole month we got booked to it's like a festival area for like circus and stuff in Chessington.
Nice.
And they booked us like 14 days.
14 days. So you're going to perform every day, 14 days?
Literally, a little bit there and there throughout the month of August. But that's then, you know, they're booking us because they know that we bring the vibe.
You're gonna, exactly.
They don't need us to bring anybody. They just want us to be there, just and be anybody in their place.
Yeah, you know they're having a good time.
Yeah, and those kind of gigs is what I like, you know. Then I can focus on creating and spreading my love, you know.
That's it.
Rather than doing the boring stuff of marketing and you know.
Exactly. You just want to focus just on the art form
of
music.
Boom.
And yes, man.
Jeez.
Yes. There you go. So, yeah, talking of music as well. Like, I know you got the album coming.
Yeah.
Any music videos dropping? Any new singles coming soon as well?
Yes. I'm going to Tanzania in December, and I'm gonna be filming a couple of music videos for the album, because I wanted to film over here, but I was like, you know what? I need to show people here how nice and beautiful Africa can be, you know. So I'm gonna go back there and do a couple of music videos. I think I'm gonna do one music video here in London. But yeah, so the whole album is dropping down. We're gonna have a couple of music videos, and we just got a deal with a French company, Groover. Bam, bam, bam. They're gonna be they're working on releasing all our songs, and then we have we're planning up our last headline show of the year. Like I said, one of those open gigs which we do a couple.
So where is that gonna be? Let them know the details.
That one probably gonna be at the Jago in actually here in Dalston.
Jago Dalston, yeah.
Yeah, the Jago
we'll put
Dalston.
the details up, yeah. If you send me the details, we'll put it up there
definitely, man. Jago Dalston. We're gonna invite a couple Afrobeats DJs doing like a club kind of night, and then at midnight we're gonna do a live set with a full band. So instead of having like opening acts, etc., we're gonna make it as like a dance floor, you know. And we call the night African Fever.
Yes,
African
when you
Fever.
Say African, that's all across all of Africa.
All Africa, west, east, north, everywhere,
South
man.
As well.
South, everywhere, man.
Piano in there as
everywhere.
Well,
so we're gonna do Amapiano, Afrobeats, world music, everything for the whole night. And then we're planning then like during the club night, which we're arranging, we're just gonna come up for a surprise gig, and they're gonna be, whoa, shit, there's a band playing in this place. And many people are gonna go there. We're gonna promote it as an Afrobeat, you know, DJ night. So many people are gonna go there will not know that there's a big ass band waiting, you know, with a full saxophone, guitar, bass, everything. I think they're gonna get like, whoa, shit, what's happening here?
They're not gonna know what, especially when that vibe comes through as well, and the energy's there.
Yeah, man. Man.
Everybody's gonna have an amazing time there, man. I can see that one.
Yeah,
I can see that one. If you sent the details,
definitely,
I'll put
man.
That up
First,
in the video.
Definitely.
Let them know. Get your. Is it tickets as well?
It's gonna get. We're gonna probably put them out. It's gonna be the weekend of my birthday, actually, 4th of November.
4th of November.
Yeah, that's why we're getting down. Bam.
There we go, man.
Bam. I'm turning 25.
So big celebrations, yeah?
Big celebration,
man.
Big celebration.
Man. Yes, man, I'm looking forward to all your new music that's coming, the album. I'm looking forward to seeing everything from you, man.
Show me the bossa nova. Bossa nova. Say the bossa nova. Say, show me the bossa nova. Baby, say the bossa nova. Show me the bossa nova. The bossa nova. The bossa nova. Pam, 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 pam. Ah, man.
Yes, man.
I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited.
Yes, man. Well, thank you for coming through, man. You know what? Yes.
Remember,
man, I get that right.
Why hold it when you can
explode it?
Bam!
Yes, man. Alright, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to JV Studios, Creative Insight Podcast, man. Vincent Bugozi.
Boom.
Big up each and every time. Big up Ace Visuals behind the camera. Let's go.
Cheers.